Hey everyone, Random Randy here. This is Yarn Talk episode 12. This is going to be pretty quick because I don't have a lot that I've finished because I've been devoting a lot of my time to this baby sweater. I also don't have very many things in progress right now that aren't more at rest than in progress. So I will show the few things that I have, and I am going to go over what I'm going to do for my yarn giveaway for reaching 100 subscribers. I think last time I looked I was actually at 109 or 108, which is pretty cool. So hi out there all you new people, thanks for sticking around and subscribing to the craziness. This is also going to count as my Vita for April 17th, 2017. If you hear random tweet noises, that is my phone notification because I forgot to turn it off. So I'm gonna make this, like I said, pretty quick and get right into it. So the thing that I actually just finished this morning for an order, I've gotten 3 orders in the last week. Oh my god, that's insane. I'm really happy, but oh my god, that's insane. So anyway, I actually need to get this in the mail. Should put it in the mail tomorrow. So on my Etsy shop, I've actually completely changed the production time on my items because I've been getting, every time I get an order it seems I get 2 made to order items at the same time, and then I have to rush to get them done in 3 to 5 days. Because, you know, life with kids and a house to take care of and whatnot, it gets crazy. And having that kind of pressure makes it really stressful and makes me dislike it. And I don't want to dislike making these things because I started making them in the first place because I enjoy them. So why would I want to hate doing it? Anyway, this is the order that I just got the other day and I finished it up this morning. It's going to be kind of hard to tell what's going on because it's not on the mannequin, but this is the Harleen bralette, and as you can see the cups are 2 different colors and the little shell along the bottom is contrasting colors and the straps are also contrasting colors from the cup. This is inspired by Harley Quinn, and this is actually made in cotton. This is the first time I have had an order for this particular item in cotton. Enough so that I kind of panicked and was like, oh crap, do I still have red cotton? I hope I do, and I did. I actually had an entire cone of it that hadn't even been touched. So I'm in good shape as far as that goes for making more of those, and I have a ton more black. Got probably 4 or 5 more of the supersize Lily Sugar and Cream balls of just plain black. Other things that I finished. This I mentioned in one of my Vitas earlier in the week. I don't think with the way it's tied that I'd be able to just slip it on my head, but this is just a mesh scarf that can be worn as a headband or you can wear it around your neck. It is made with acrylic yarn. This is made with Red Heart Super Saver pink camo. Look at this stuff, not my face. There we go. But yeah, this is a super easy pattern. I'm probably going to be using it for a lot of my scrap stuff. I actually made a second one with 3 different shades of purple that I have. This isn't tied together. I still need to take pictures of this one and list it up on Etsy. But it's got, this is Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. I think it's Grapette, but it's got a silver glitter thread running through it. This middle part is Red Heart Super Saver Grape Fizz. There we go. And this one over here is a Karen 1 pound of indeterminate colorway because I don't know where the ball band went. But they're both the same size. I mean, this gives you an idea of just how long it is. It is, I want to say they came out to 52 inches when I did it just following the pattern, but I mean, it's long enough that you can tie it in a knot, just hold your hair in place, look like a pirate, you know, whatever you want to do. I really like the way it turned out. It was quick, easy, it was fairly mindless. I actually found this specific pattern from, oh, what is her name? I cannot remember the name of the channel, but I will post a link to it in the description box below because I have it bookmarked in my favorites. So I will definitely put that down there in case you guys are looking for something summery to do. And then I like rolling it up like this, especially with all of these colors, because then it looks like a little sushi roll. I think it's pretty cool. And it doesn't take up very much space this way, which would be great if I ever got into doing craft fairs. So other finished stuff, the baby sweater. Well, I still have to sew buttons on it, so I guess I'll call it 98% finished, but this is the knitted baby sweater. And it is completely done now, aside from having the buttons added to it. The thing that I really liked about this was that there was no seaming. Well, you seam the sleeve together on one side, but you don't actually break your yarn anywhere and have to sew everything together, which was super nice. So I only had 2 yarn tails to weave in at the end. The beginning one and the end one. Fan-freaking-tastic. Amazing. So the name of this pattern is actually 5-Hour Baby Boy Sweater. They call it a boy sweater because it doesn't have little lacy open parts that look feminine, but you could do it with a boy or a girl color. This is, again, Red Heart Super Saver pink camo. And I like the way that the color pooled the same-ish on both sleeves. I guess on opposite sides it pooled the same. But yeah, the front of this one is the same as the back of this one, which is kind of neat. I really like the way that it turned out. This was done with worsted weight yarn and a size 10, US 10 needle. I don't recall what millimeter that is, and I don't have it right at hand, but big needle, goes super fast, and because it's knit rather than crochet, there aren't a lot of spaces. I mean, it's a little bit airy, so this wouldn't be a super heavy sweater, but for a summer sweater, spring, early fall, this is going to be fantastic. So I just need to get a couple buttons on here and get this in the mail to my friend who had her baby Friday. There's that. That is done. The only other works in progress that I really have right now are Killian's big blanket, which I need to do more squares. It's been a while since I did any. I'll get into like a motif making mode and I'll do like 10 or 15 squares on it and get them all sewn on, and then I'm like, okay, the hell with this, I'm done with this, and won't touch it again for a few weeks. So maybe I can have that done by the time summer rolls around. Maybe, we'll see. So there's that. I actually got a Kindle Unlimited membership again because I ordered the book to the Edward's Menagerie book. I actually bought a physical copy of it, ordered it with Amazon Prime, and then after I had checked out, it's like, oh, well, it'll be here by April 20th. April 20th. And I ordered it on the 12th? 12th? Is that right? Yeah. 12th or 13th. They're like, oh, well, it'll be there sometime. Or no, it was the 10th when I ordered it, and they said it'll be here sometime between the 13th and the 20th. It's like, well, that seems kind of ridiculous. So I got a Kindle Unlimited membership again so that I can borrow the Edward's Menagerie book so I can finish up this kitty cat, because it's just sitting here all waiting, lonely and sad, with no facial features. I can remember how to do the arms and legs because they're all just the same pattern, and the tail is pretty easy, but I don't know, I was just getting really agitated waiting. So I found a whole bunch of other awesome crochet books that if you have a Kindle Unlimited membership, which is $10 a month, you can borrow up to 10 titles for free. And there are a lot of crochet books. Some of them are good, some of them are like somebody went through a bunch of sites on the internet and just copy pasted a bunch of patterns and said, oh hey, it's an ebook. Not really, but there are some really good ones. The Edwards whatever series by Carrie Lord is one of them. Carrie Lord is the one who did Edward's Menagerie, which is where this critter's going. Also Edward's Imaginarium, which is the cool monster book that I showed, I think, in my last yarn talk with all the flippy pages so you can mix and match to make a little unique critter. There's also one that is birds specifically, and I'm not sure if she has any other ones or not. And this, if you didn't catch it the last time, this yarn is Red Heart Super Saver Platoon. I like the way that it pooled here and made it look like it'll have a black patch on its belly. The way that most cats have a white patch on their belly. Or chest. Hi Hunter. What's up, buddy?
Are you watching your videos?
I'm recording my video. Peanut butter puss. Here, come here for a sec. Come over here. Here, quit jingling. Look right at the camera screen. Say, hi YouTube.
Hi YouTube.
Alright, go on down to the kitchen. Or go sit at the table, finish your food. I will be done in just a few minutes, okay?
I already did.
Okay, well can you go hang out in there and watch Dino Trucks and I'll be done in a few minutes?
But get you to walk my... You must make me walk there. Hug.
Okay, I will give you a hug.
Oh, look at that big octopus.
Yep, that's a big octopus.
I have to give it a hug.
Okay, you're covered in peanut butter. Please don't. Go on, I'll get you cleaned up in a minute. Go on, Hunter.
And hello it.
Yes, it's saying hello. Okay, go on, please. Thank you. That is really all I have to show for this week. For the giveaway, I am going to be doing 2 skeins of my hand-dyed yarn for 1 prize, and that will be a wool nylon. I think I think all of my berry yarn right now is wool nylon blends. So it'll be a wool nylon blend that is a fine weight or a 2 sock weight yarn. I will also be doing an acrylic prize. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do as far as quantity of that goes. I'll do enough for a project and maybe throw a pattern in with it. I might throw a pattern in with all of them, I'm not sure. And for the third one, I will probably do a natural fiber. Maybe I'll dye some cotton. I haven't gotten a chance to play around with cotton yet with dyes, so maybe I'll dye some cotton and I'll toss those up for a third prize, which would also be enough for a smallish project, depending on whether you knitted it or crocheted it, but that would be worsted weight. And the acrylic will be worsted weight. The hand-dyed stuff, the only bare stuff that I have aside from cotton is wool. So if perchance somebody who has wool allergies or just doesn't want wool gets the wool prize, you can either pass it on to somebody else or I can get you something different entirely, because I mean, you've seen part of what I'm working with. You've also seen the rest of what I'm working with buried in the closet. So there are plenty of options if something doesn't work for somebody who receives it. This is going to be international because I know that I can manage the shipping on it right now. In order to be entered into the drawing for it, and I will do the drawing on the air, I would like to know about, and it'll be a random drawing from anybody who comments on this video, I would like to know your yarn story. What is it that drove you to start knitting or crocheting? Either one, it doesn't matter which one. Or it could even be both. Did you start one and it led you to the other? What is your yarn story? Why are knitting and or crochet a part of your life? So leave that down in the comment section below. And I will let that go for, I will say, 2 weeks. because that'll give everybody enough time to get in there. And I will do the drawing on air, and we will figure everything out as far as who gets what prizes. I'll probably have a chat with everybody all at once just to see where things are going from there. And I think that's it for me for now, because I have a mountain of dishes to do from Easter dinner, because last night I just didn't have the juice to get them done. So I'm gonna go take care of the dishes. And I don't have any orders currently, but I'm definitely going to start taking some of the designs that I have in my shop and trying to pre-produce some of them to have items already ready to ship, rather than having everything be made to order, to reduce some of the stress on me. Even though I have been fun playing with things and making up new designs and adding different types of items to the shop. So yeah, I'm still jabbering. Anyway, this has been episode 12 of Yarn Talk and Vita for April 17th, 2017, and I will see some of you tomorrow for another Vita, and the rest of you who don't like that and just want the crafty stuff, I will see you sometime next week. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.